All right, all right, all right. Okay, guys, so welcome back. This is day 14 of our 100 days fitness journey, beginner fitness journey. Yesterday was the 13th, and we did look at ways for rest and recovery. Sorry, we didn't look at recovery. What we looked at was the basics of strength training and compound movements. So today we'll be looking at, you know, we'll be looking at recovery tools and techniques. That's recovery. How would it take place, and what are the techniques that are needed for it to be what? For it to happen, as well as to happen effectively. So when we talk about recovery, it means that an action has previously taken place, and maybe the action that took place caused some level of discomfort to us. Hence, the reason why we want to embark on recovery towards that particular action, or want to recover to get our to get our body back in shape. So that's what recovery means. So let's look at what is needed for recovery, and recovery to happen as soon as we need it. Now, the first thing is, why is recovery important? You see, recovery actually facilitates the repair of muscles as well as muscle growth. Two, it reduces soreness and injury risk. Recovery also helps improve performance and prepares the body for future workout. Now, what are the common tools that you need for recovery? We have foam rollers used for myofascial release to relieve muscle tightness and well as improve flexibility. There's also massage gun, provide percussive therapy to reduce soreness and promote blood flow. We have ice packs and cold therapy, which will help you reduce inflammation as well as soothe sore muscles. There's also heat packs or heat therapy, which relaxes the muscles and increase blood flow, as well as enhance faster healing of those muscles as well. So here are some level of recovery, or some recovery technique. We have the different types of recovery technique. We have what we call active recovery. For instance, let's assume that after you jogged for some while, or you did run for some time, then you stopped running now. During a workout session, then you start walking at a very low pace. That's a sign of active recovery. It promotes blood flow and it also aid recovery as well. Yoga is another example of, active recovery. Then stretching is a way of recovery as well. It enhances flexibility and it reduces muscle stiffness as well as post exercise. Then number three, hydration is also a form of recovery. It replenishes your body, your lost fluids during exercise to maintain optimal body functioning. While the last and not the least is sleep. You see, sleep plays a crucial role when it comes to recovery. It's essential for muscle repair, hormone regulation, and overall recovery. Now, aiming for 6 to 8 hours every night is actually a healthy way to get proper recovery. Then nutrition. Nutrition is, despite mentioning all of these, nutrition is also a very big aspect when it comes to what recovery, or is a very crucial technique when it comes to recovery. Now, I did mention one of the days when I was talking about nutrients, and I said that protein helps in the repair and building of muscle tissues, while your carbohydrate restores you with glycogen and glycogen level, while fat and macronutrients support your overall recovery. Then the next is we have contrast therapy. That means if you did a method today, tomorrow you can do a method that may not be actually same thing, but they are similar, and they perform the same purpose. An example of contrast therapy is what we call referred to as alternating heat and cold exposure to boost circulation and reduce muscle soreness. It's also another way of recovery. Then number four item under this is monitoring recovery. Use of heart rate variability or wearing fitness trackers can actually measure your recovery status. For instance, uh, if you engage in a what in a high intensity activity, there's every tendency that your heart rate will increase, and for that period till your body gradually stops that particular activity actively, it will not what your heart rate is most likely not going to have a variation. It's going to be within that range because your heart is still telling your body that look, it seems this event is not yet over. So not until there's a variability, there's a change, complete shift completely to telling the body that uh, the body is now at rest. Your heart rate is most likely not going to change. Then number five is common mistakes to avoid. Avoid overtraining without adequate rest. Yes, when it comes to recovery and recovery techniques, you must ensure you avoid overtraining. Then ignoring soreness and minor injury. You see, whenever I have clients or who sustains injury during workout, be it minor or major, I mostly stop them from completing even the reps of a particular set in a particular program that they're doing. Do you know why? Because ignoring soreness and ignoring minor injuries, it will not only cost you more, it will do more harm to your body. So let's assume that minor injury or that minor soreness requires you maybe 24 hours for it to heal completely, but you chose to neglect it and not to allow it to heal on its own. You were still working out with it, you were still exercising with it. What your body will do at that particular time is that it will continue working, but it's like you are creating more problem for your body at that particular time. So the time is supposed to take for that healing process to happen, effectively because you do not actually allow the body to rest during that particular time. Is most likely going to take what a longer duration, and that will be bad for what for recovery. So it's the reason why you must not what you must not avoid you must not ignore soreness and minor injuries. Then another thing again, common mistakes that you must avoid when it comes to recovery is skipping of post-workout nutrition or hydration. I think hydration is actually what plays a major role. Nutrition, not that nutrition is not there, but hydration is a very key factor. You see, incorporating these tools and techniques to ensure efficient recovery, preventing burnout, as well as enhancing your performance. You see, no matter how low, talking about hydration, no matter how low intensity your workout might be, during that workout, you lost fluid. That's the truth of the matter because you would sweat, and if you do not sweat, there's every likely tendency that you will urinate, especially if the weather is cold, you will urinate. And with that happening, you will likely what you lose fluid. And even if you do not sweat, that maybe your sweat pores were not opening, by you doing those activity, you are also what your body such so losing fluid for it to do those work. So it's the reason why you must actually what uh ensure that you you rest adequately for recovery to take place, or you ensure proper recovery before you proceed to your next or subsequent workout session. So this for just this day 14. So the next we go to day 15, which is the importance of core strength. Welcome to day 15, the importance of core strength. So today we'll be looking at the concept of core strength and why is it important. You see, core strength refers to the ability of the muscles of your abdomen, your lower back, your pelvis, your hip to support and stabilize your body. Now, I said something, I think during between the first 10 days that, your abs and your core are not what? They are not the same. Although they might look similar or they sound similar, but they are not the same. Now, your abdomen is a part of your core, while your core encompasses of your abdomen, your lower back, your pelvis, your hips, and how it stabilizes and supports your body. So why is core strength important? It improves one's stability and balance. A strong core enhances posture and helps maintain balance during daily activities as well as workout. Then that thing again that your core strength does it is that it enhances athletic performance. E.g., it supports powerful movement in sports and exercises, e.g., running, lifting, jumping. All of these are powered by what? Uh, by by your core strength. Then, but three importance of core strength is that it prevents injury. Now, it reduces strain on the spine and improves overall movement efficiency. Number four, it supports everyday activities, which is essential for bending, twisting, lifting, and other daily tasks. Five, it boosts your posture by it prevents slouching and alleviates back pain caused by poor posture. Then number six, it improves functional strength. That is, it facilitates better movement in compound exercises like squats, deadlift, and overhead presses. I think I talked about this during day 12 or day 13. talked about compound exercises. So I will just mention some examples of key key core strengthening exercises, or some exercises that can actually strengthen your core. Number one is plank. Plank engages multiple core muscles and is very good for stabilization. Number two, Russian twist. It improves rotational core strength. Number three, dead bugs. It enhances the stability of your core as well as its coordination. Then number four is mountain climbers. It builds strength while incorporating cardio alongside with it. Yes, that's what you must know about mountain climbers. Then number five, hanging leg raises. Now this targets your what? Your your lower abdominal muscles. It targets your lower abdominal muscles, and it also helps strengthen your core as well. So as usual, you can usually drop your question. You can drop your opinion if you know that maybe you are struggling with a particular core workout, and you need support. Uh, you can actually drop your question, and we'll do justice to it. However, there's one thing I can tell you to do, and what is that? Is that ensure that in your fitness journey, is your fitness journey or your overall workout goal or your fitness goal, ensure you add a lot of core workout to your exercise regimen. You understand? So do well to add that to your workout regimen, and you'll be good, and you thank yourself you did. Now, developing core strength not only improves fitness performance, but also supports your overall health and functionality in your what? In your daily life. So what does it mean? It means that your your you engaging in core workout, it does not only strengthens your abdominal, or does not only strengthen your core, strengthens other vital parts of your body, of your human body, and your uh, daily overall life's functionality. That's another key thing that you must actually put into consideration. Okay, so let's proceed to the 16. The 16, common fitness myths and debunking them. Common fitness myth and debunking them. Now, if you are new to fitness, or maybe you've been in fitness for a while, you discover that there are some common myths that are in fitness, and if you are not careful, you fall victim. You fall victim. So I'm just going to list about a few of them and explain them and debunk them as well. Number one is spot reduction works. The truth of the matter about spot reduction is that you can't target fat loss in specific areas by exercising that body part only. Example is your crunches would just burn your belly fat. Fat loss happen evenly throughout the body with a calorie deficit. That means I can't just come to the gym and I can't just start workout and believe that I want to I want to reduce fat from only my arm. It cannot happen like that when it comes to fitness. It won't work. It won't work. So you don't, so that you don't end up on the long run being disappointed. You can't just lose fat from only one part of the body. Lose fat loss or calorie deficit happens evenly throughout the body. You understand? So that's what you must actually what put into consideration. Then myth number 2: lifting weights makes you bulky. Now, truth about lifting weight is that building significant muscle must require years of intense training, specific nutrition, and often a genetic predisposition. Strength training helps tone and define muscles, not bulk them up. Okay, what does this mean? You see, when I was talking about body type, or body somatotype rather, I think that was day 2 or day 3 or day 4 thereabout. You can just check the video. I think is pinned down. I highlighted there. I talked about ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph, and I said that mesomorph has a typical body stature, in the sense that they build muscles easily. So this means that weightlifting makes you bulky. Is what these people are the only one that weightlifting will answer to like that. But you who is an ectomorph, weightlifting will not actually make you to add up like this, because you have lean muscles. You understand? So your body genetical code is that it has lean muscles. So your modification on it will not actually go 100%. Not that there will not be changes. No, there will be changes, but it will not what? It will not actually go 100%. What you'll be experiencing will be muscle strength. You have a very good to tone your muscles well. Do you have divine muscles, but what? As well as good muscle strength, but you will not become bulky compared to someone who is a mesomorph, because that person has his body predefined like that. So myth number 3 is that more sweat equals a better workout. This is false again. You see, sweat, the truth of the matter about sweat is that your body is cooling down whenever you are sweating, and it doesn't indicate workout effectiveness. Results depend on intensity, consistency, and proper training. Now, what does this mean? Whenever my clients are working out and they tell me, say, look at me, I'm sweating, I've done a lot. I tell them, I said, your sweat is not a sign that you are what? That you have done enough work. I just tell them that sweat is not a product of hard work. That sweat is a product of adrenaline. You understand? So that's what I tell them. That means I just convinced that sweat is not a product of hard work. Sweat is a product of adrenaline. So the fact that you are sweating does not actually mean that you've done enough work. So this is the myth. That's a myth that is about sweating that you must know today if you are new to fitness. Don't just believe that anyone who is sweating, it means this person has worked extensively. No, it's not true. That person has not worked intensively. Don't get confused. Then myth number 4 is that cardio is the only way to lose weight. This is another big lie. You see, strength training is equally, if not more. You see, it is effective as it builds muscle, which increases metabolism, helping you burn calories even while you are at rest. Now, I said something that the way your body system is designed is that you have your adipose tissue, which is your fatty tissue, is in boundary with your muscle tissues. So whenever these muscles contract, there's most likely tendency that your adipose tissue will be forced to break itself down to give you energy. And why it's breaking itself down to give you energy, sweat will also be released alongside to escape from the body. And with this, it means that when you engage those muscles with heavy weight, with weight or heavy weight, the contraction and the energy that will be released from your adipose tissues will be will be increased. And this will actually makes you to uh, uh, lose to burn calories fast, which will help you to build those muscles and also increase your metabolism, even while you are at increase burn calories even while you are at rest. So cardio is not the only way to lose fat. Then myth number 5: no pain, no gain. You see, why some muscle soreness is normal, pain can indicate injury. Listening to your body and avoid overtraining. Now, whenever I have any client and he's complaining about pain, now I do a mini assessment. I do a mini assessment to know if this pain that he or she is experiencing, if it's just normal muscle soreness that is happening due to the kind of workout they were doing, or an injury has occurred. Now, if you do not do this, if you are a person, if you do not know the difference between injury pain and normal pain that is associated with a particular workout, it's most likely that your no pain, no gain will become a pain and it will not produce gain. You understand? That it will not be, not all pain will produce gain to you. So it will not just be you wasting your time and resources. So ensure you listen to your body and you avoid overtraining. Ensure you have a rest period or a rest time after training. Then myth number 6: you need to work out every day. The truth of the matter is that you don't need to work out every day. Rest days are essential for recovery and muscle repair. Overtraining can lead to burnout and it can also lead to injuries. Now, with this, it means that if you work out every day, yes, you will not have problem maybe while starting it, but over time, you will have problem, because if you do not rest a particular muscles that you engage today, do not rest it today, then the muscles go again. It will lead to wear, or it will lead to burnout, as well as injuries, which will not be good for you on the long run. So instead of you benefiting from workout, you end up losing from workout because of the injury and the time it will take you to recover. You are now losing on workout. Then myth number 7: you can out you can out exercise a bad diet. That means if you eat garbage today, you can exercise tomorrow and you lose it. That's a big lie from the pit of hell. You see, nutrition plays a major role when it comes to fitness. It plays a critical role. I've said that nutrition is like the fuel that you are using to engage in whatever thing that you are doing when it comes to fitness and workout. A healthy diet complements exercise for weight management and overall health. This means if you are eating a bad diet, or you engage in bad nutritional practices, the result that you will get from your workout is most likely going to be a very poor result, and that will not be good for your health and well-being. Then myth number 8: machines are safer than free weights. Yes and no. The reason why I say yes, they are safer than free weights, yes. Then the no aspect of it is that Machines tend to limit your range of motion and natural body movement patterns. Now, when we say natural body movement pattern, let's give an instance. We have the multi-station gym equipment like this. Now, if you are to do engage any program, or maybe this overhead shoulder press, if you are to do any program that has to do with this, the machine, no, there is no machine that is completely designed that can give you the free range of motions of the muscles that are engaged for you to do this overhead shoulder raise or shoulder press, for you to do this program effectively. No machine is actually designed to give you the full range of motion of the muscles that are engaged for you to what, to do that program effectively. So in such, it limits you and your natural body movement patterns. However, free weights actually allows you, when used with proper form, and are highly effective and versatile. Now, coming to free weights is the reason why in some gyms, if there is no coach around, nobody is permitted to work out, especially with weights. No one is permitted to work out. That means you can't be the only person in the gym and be working out with free weights, to prevent injuries as well as unnecessary accident. Then myth number 9, stretching prevents all injuries. No, stretching does not prevent all injuries. What stretches actually does is that it provides flexibility that reduces injury to the barest minimum. That is what stretching does. Doing stretches does not mean that injury will not occur at all during your workout. No, it actually reduces the risk of it happening. If it has 100% chances of happening, your stretches will actually what, reduce it by maybe 90%, 70%, even if it's 60%. It's a good it's a good percentage already. So that's what stretching actually do to you. Proper warm-ups, form, and recovery are just as what, important. Then myth number 10 is that fitness results happen quickly. That means, okay, you if you're a fitness trainer and you've been in the game for long, or you've been in the business of fitness for long, it's all that some people will come to the gym and while they are registering, or they are making inquiries, or while they are signing up, they show, maybe they remove their shirt and they show you, this is my stomach, please, I want it to be flat in 1 month, or I want to look like the I want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 2 months or in 3 months. Now, the truth of the matter is that fitness results does not happen quickly. That's the fact. You see, fitness is a long-term journey. It's the reason why we always sing. One of the things we look at is sustainability, practices that can be sustained over a long period of time when it comes to fitness. If it's diet, the same thing. If it's weight loss, the same thing. If it's other practices as far pertaining fitness, consistency and long term is what we actually look at. So your results require consistency, patience, and dedication over time for them to happen. Understanding the facts behind these myths will help you make informed, effective, and sustainable fitness choices about yourself. So now that I've explained these myths, now these are not the only myths. There are many others. If we can go on and on and on and on and on. The list, I think, to me, the list are just they are endless. In fact, okay, let me leave that. I'll talk about that another day. The lists are just endless. But if maybe there's another one that you're still confused about, you can drop in the comment section of this video, and let's do justice to it on this channel. As usual, I'm Moses, the fitness master. Do well to like this video, subscribe this channel, and follow us across all our platforms. Thank you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.